Dubocq, the Zika has been in the news everywhere. Is it bad as the media makes it out to be?
Well, let's start from the beginning. First, the Zika virus has been around since 1947. It was discovered in Uganda in the Zika forest. It's made a lot of news lately because it's spread to South America and it is spreading like wildfire. Approximately 1.5 million Brazilians have been affected by this virus. Now, the important thing, though, is to put things in perspective. Out of that 1.5 million Brazilians that have been infected, only 3 may have had complications leading to death, and they think that the virus didn't actually cause the death, but contributed to the person who's already in a weakened state.
Well, what kind of symptoms? I mean, how do I know if I have the Zika virus?
Well, first, only 1 in 5 people who are infected with the virus will get symptoms at all. If you do get symptoms, it's a viral type of syndrome. You get fever, you might get a rash, you might get some reddening of your eyes. Usually lasts about a week or so, and then it subsides on its own. There is no specific treatment for it.
Most people get better on their own.
Yes.
But there are some potential worries if you're pregnant.
Yes, that is the biggest concern. There has been a dramatic increase in Brazil of a birth defect called microcephaly. It causes a change in the skull size of the babies with smaller brains and developmental problems. It's quite a serious condition. Now, the current thinking is we don't know for sure if the Zika virus actually causes this problem. There was an increase in the number of cases in Brazil of this condition about the same time the Zika virus hit. That alone does not really prove cause and effect. It could be some other factor that happens to be introduced at the same time. For instance, some sort of pesticide or some other chemical that's being used in Brazil. However, in the time frame, it would be very wise for pregnant women to not take any chances under this circumstance, since we don't know for sure, and take appropriate precautions.
So if you're going to travel and you don't want to catch it, how do you avoid it?
The key to the Zika virus is prevention. There's environmental protection procedures that should be done to limit the amount of mosquitoes, but from a traveler's basis, the main thing is to use insect repellents. A very strong level of DEET, which is one of the repellents, between 15 and 30%. There's another one called oil of lemon eucalyptus, 30%, or a third one called Picard. And these are all very common over-the-counter insect repellents, and you should use them as instructed on the labels of the bottles.